321 Media, Greater Mystic Chamber of Commerce presents another episode of Community Conversations. I'm here at Outer Lights with ctbeer.com owner.
That's right.
Kevin?
Yes.
Kevin, your name?
Kevin Mardorf, founder of ctbeer.com.
And we're here to talk about the amazing, CT beer that we have here in the state of Connecticut, correct?
Correct. A lot of great breweries, a lot of great beer.
So can you talk a little bit about how this came to be yours?
You know, over a decade ago, I was introduced to craft beer. There's a beer fest in my hometown. And I only knew about the big brands who make beer, you know, who I won't give free press here. But, you know, I went to a beer fest and it was a beautiful fall day. The vibes were incredible. And I got introduced to craft beer. I met all these brewers and I found out, you know, all these small businesses, really mom and pop shops, brew their own beer.
Yeah.
And that's when I kind of fell in love with beer. And being the internet nerd that I am, I went home and said, is there a resource to find all these beer fests out there? And there wasn't. And
now there is.
Now there is. That's how I started my business.
Nice. So when you did it, how many years ago did you do it?
I'd say 2012 over.
So it's a good distance.
Yeah, I've been doing it a while.
And how has the beer industry, like the craft beer industry, changed in those 13 years?
You know, I feel like it's a lot has remained the same.
Yep.
I mean, maybe some trends have changed, maybe some drinking habits have changed, but I feel like the industry has pretty much been the same. What I really like most about the craft beer industry is the community aspect of it. You know, it brings people together to enjoy a handcrafted beer. So that's always been a consistent. I think even now, more than ever, like tap rooms are spaces where people can get together, to talk with one another, and just to have a good time. That's what the brewery scene's all about.
And how does ctbeer.com pull it all together? Like, what are your resources? What do you do to get the word out about the beer scene in Connecticut?
I'm really a digital marketing company, and we promote breweries, and we promote like beer fests, and we did this Connecticut field trip passport that we started 3 years ago. And it's just a fun way for people, you know, they order from our website, we ship it to them. And it's just a fun way for people to get out, explore, discover new breweries, try new beers, and just have a good time and explore the state.
Yeah.
And just to discover all these amazing spots out there.
So you guys, I want to say you guys were at the Big E, right?
I've never been there. I've never
You
even
haven't?
been there. No. I
want to say in the Connecticut house, there's a big craft beer, like they're serving the crafters in Connecticut. You definitely need to be there.
Yeah, next year. This year.
And breweries like where we're at, like Outer Lights, keep it going, right? They continue to not reinvent, but they continue to figure out the product and create beer. Yeah,
I mean the beer made. I know the brewer here, Mike. I mean I know him from, you know, he's been at another brewery for 4 years, but I love his beer. I love his styles. You know, to everyone out there who's not in the beer, you know, I hear this misperception all the time. I don't like craft beer because I don't like IPAs and I don't like the taste. I'm like, come into a brewery, keep an open mind. There's so many different styles and flavors out there. You know, like I saw the other day, a brewery made a chocolate s'mores stout.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, just come in with an open mind and you could try it.
Yeah.
You know, what's the worst thing you do? You try a couple dozen beers and you know, like
right.
You're bound to find something that you'll enjoy.
Well, Outer Lights is special to the chamber because they created Walk Your Horses for the 100th anniversary of the Bascule Bridge in 2022, and we went through two brewings, and they both sold out.
Wow!
So it was great. It was a great relationship, and I think that's one of the great things about that you probably bring out is that it's such a community, and these breweries that are you know our mom and pop shops are local, and they bring out locals, and they're a place to hang.
100%. You know, I guess in the news these days, there's a lot of, I guess, negative press. You know, people aren't drinking as much as they used to, or maybe the younger generation isn't the beer. You know, breweries are closing, but to me, it's just like, you know, let's look across the pond in the UK. There's been these pubs around for centuries, and they have so many similarities to our local breweries. You know, they're local watering holes. They make a product by hand. They have awesome people to talk to behind the bar. You know, they're social spaces. And that's what makes our Connecticut brewery so great is that anybody can come in, even if you don't like beer, like I said, come in with an open mind, but they have fun events going on. There's cool vibes. It's totally worth just giving it a shot and checking it out.
Yeah. We do the Groton City Brew Run, which is going to be our 6th year. It's going to be September 12th, but it's a 5K, and then we have breweries come throughout Connecticut. And it continues to grow, but it's great to have breweries, not only like Outer Lights and Gray Sail and Beard partake, but also we have breweries from outside the area that people can, and it's all a sampling thing. And, it's still a thing.
Yeah, no, it's still a thing. To me, it's more about the beer. I mean, of course, you come for the beer, but, I see this thing online. People are talking about like stop the scroll. I say stop the scroll, come to the brewery, start a conversation. Connect with people. That's what makes the beer scene to me so great. They make a great product, but really that's the community itself, places to gather, just to hang out and like socialize with other people, like with your community and network. That's what makes the scene so much fun.
On your on the beer map trail, how many breweries are there?
So I believe there's over 100 in the state. In my booklet itself, we got over 50, so over half the state participate. And the booklet, what makes it great, you buy it, it's a keepsake. You bring it to each brewery, you get it stamped, you get a 2-for-1 beer deal. Outer Light is in the booklet. So it's just it's a good deal for breweries because it helps them connect with new faces and, people who haven't been here in a while. It's an excuse for them to come back. But it's a good way for them to,
get out, right? A little roadmap.
That's what people tell us, an excuse to get out the house.
Yeah.
And they'll make a day of it. They'll come to a brewery like Outer Light, maybe they'll go to Mystic for dinner.
Yeah.
Or maybe they'll go to Mystic to shop.
So Kevin, where's your favorite region in Connecticut?
Connecticut. Well, I love Mystic, of course.
Appreciate that.
I mean, you got Chinook River right on the pond. They make delicious pizza. The owners are amazing.
Yep.
Beard, both locations. And the Velvet Mill, spending there shopping. They also have a distillery in there. They also have a bagel place. That's amazing. You spend a day and go have a beer at Beard. Outer Light, I love. My buddy Kurt as a bartender.
Kurt's
their
okay.
beers. He's a good guy, I hear. So, yeah, we have fun with Kurt. And we love the beer. The beer is amazing. I love the beer at Outer Light.
And in your 13 or plus years doing this, what is is there a good story there somewhere, like visiting someplace or?
It probably is. Let me drink while I think.
All right, yeah, take a sip over that. I know I put you on the spot a little bit. So.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's always a good story. Because of my passport, I hear great stories all the time from people with my passport. Somebody wrote me and told me that the passport allowed him and his adult son reconnect. Like they bought a passport, they both went brewery hopping together, and they just had a blast. And they bought it again this year. So they're doing it all over again. So that's like helping people connect. Those kind of stories you hear all the time.
All right, two things. First off, if you're going to be drinking a beer, what do you want to be eating with it?
I mean, I love my pizza. New Haven pizza. The wife and I were just at Bar New Haven. Love the place, love the vibes. Their pizza is amazing.
Okay.
And they brew beer on site. My friend Woody is the head brewer there.
Yep.
Makes amazing beer. It's just a great experience. So beer and pizza, yes.
Can't go wrong.
All day.
All right. And finally, if people want to get it, where do they get the passport?
Go to ctbeer.com.
Yeah.
Right now, we're actually got our first retail location at Cheshire Craft Brewing in Cheshire, Connecticut. We're adding more, so let's go.
I think we may be adding the chamber office.
The chamber.
I'm going to say that. I'm going to put us on the spot.
Yes. So we're getting more retail locations. You buy online, in person at the store, and we're constantly looking to grow and improve and get more passports out there. We still have a bunch left, so keep coming to the site.
All right. I want to thank you, Kevin, for being on.
Thanks for having me.
Conversations. I want to thank 321 Media and the Greater Mystic Chamber of Commerce for today's episode. Have a great week.
That was fun. Thank you.